Hey everybody, it's Ramona here again from Connect to Your Angels with your weekly angel reading. How are you doing out there? I hope you are having a fantastic week. I know I am, and I guess it's helped a little bit by the fact that tomorrow is my birthday, so can't go wrong with that. And it's the lunar eclipse and the full moon. Whoa, so tomorrow is going to be something else, let me tell you. But yeah, so I hope you're having as good of a time as I am. And before we get started with the reading for the week, I just want to remind you, Monday, our good old friend Mercury retrograde is back again. And actually, I should have been more prepared and remember the last day that it will be. It usually runs about 6 weeks. So just to refresh your memory, Mercury retrograde is a time when you can expect there could be glitches with anything to do with communication and technology. So it's a good time to back up your computer. If you're traveling, give yourself extra time. Make sure you have extra copies of all of your itinerary and confirmation numbers and all that sort of stuff. And not a great time to start new things. So think of retrograde, RE. Anything that starts with RE is a good thing to do during retrograde. So review, restore, relax, rejuvenate, any of those types of things, sort of finishing off stuff you've had on the go, but not a good time to sign contracts, jump into new things, that kind of stuff. So just to keep that in mind. I mean, I don't want you to go into this with a fear or a doom and gloom kind of an attitude. It's just being forewarned is forearmed, so you can prepare for it, and hopefully, you won't have those moments where you're freaking out because your computer didn't do what it was supposed to do. So anyway, that's enough about Mercury retrograde. We're going to go ahead with the reading, and this week I'm working with, I have to figure out what deck this was again, Angel Therapy. Here they are, Angel Therapy. So we'll go ahead and get started, and I will shuffle up the cards and we will see what we get for this coming, well, one just flew right out of there. And that will be our Monday, Tuesday card. Here we go. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so for Monday, Tuesday, this is the card that flew right on out of that deck. It's Manifestation Power. So I'll back it up a little bit. Manifestation power, use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. And, this is something that a lot of people have a difficult time wrapping their head around, right? The idea that we have power within us to manifest things that we desire, whether it's, the right career, home, the right relationship, physical items, financial abundance, whatever it might be, and yet this is something that is so within each and every one of us. So the angels are trying to give you sort of, reassurance that it's not all hocus pocus, that is actually something real that we have the power within us to do. And it's funny that this card has come up because just today I was watching a short snippet of an interview with Doreen Virtue on the Hay House World Summit, where she talked about growing up and how they were, they weren't very well off financially. And so when they needed something, or a washing machine broke or whatever, the way they would go about it or fixing it would be to manifest what it was they needed. And this was, the way that her parents raised her and her brother. And so, I think that's wonderful. I wish that more people today had that mindset to know that it's something that we can do. Now, what the blocks are to manifesting are when you are bogged down in those lower vibrating emotions. So fear, anger, worry, depression, right? When you're in those emotions, you cannot manifest. It's just like you get shut down. So you need to lift your vibration to a high place. So think of it this way, you're kind of like emitting, you're emitting this energy to the universe. And what you emit is what's going to come back to you. So if you're emitting, that fear, that worry, that anger, whatever, you're just going to get back to you more reason to feel those feelings. Whereas if you're emitting joy, happiness, excitement, passion, you're going to get more reason to feel those feelings. So that's what the angels want to remind you about. There's lots of info out there if you care to read up more about that. It's kind of what The Whole Secret, if you've heard of The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, what her book and video are about. So, again, if that resonates with you and you want to learn more about that, then you can delve into that. But for Monday and Tuesday, really make a conscious effort to put your manifestation powers to work and put out there to the angels, ask them for what it is you want, and then remember, release from it so they can fully bring it to you. Okay? All right, so into the middle of the week, we'll be working with Archangel Raphael, the healing angel. And specifically, you healers out there, so I'm just letting that focus. You healers out there who are doing healing work should be calling on Raphael to help you in any of your sessions, whatever you might be doing, whether it's Reiki work, other types of modalities. You can always work with Archangel Raphael. And even if you're not a healer, if this is just for your own self-healing or for somebody who you know who has an issue, might need some extra healing, you can ask Archangel Raphael to come and to help that person. But here's the key message with this. And this is really key, so I want you to pay attention to this. A lot of times when we ourselves or somebody we know is, has a health challenge, our instinct automatically is to sort of, call out for help or to pray for the removal of that illness or for, and so what we are doing inadvertently is giving a lot of attention to the illness. And just to go back about manifesting, I was saying what you put out is what you get back. So if you're continually focusing on illness, that's going to be what you kind of get back. So here's the key. If you're trying to work on health, which is what usually if you want an illness removed, the opposite of that, what you are really asking for is complete and perfect health. So that is what you have to ask the angels for, or affirm for yourself. If it's yourself who's ill, just keep affirming, I am in complete and perfect health. I am in complete and perfect health. And if you are praying for somebody else, and you have, best thing you can do is get everybody on board who loves that person, wants nothing but the best for that person, and ask everybody, please pray for their complete and perfect health. Because when you have, many people sending out that energy, like I talked about earlier, the power behind that is unbelievable. And I am speaking from personal experience. I have a lot of stories and stuff that backs this up. So really remember those things, because the angels, will always bring you what you ask, but make sure you're asking for the right stuff. Okay, makes sense? All right, so think of that Wednesday, Thursday, if any kind of health issues come up. For you healers, continue to make sure you're calling on Raphael as well to help you in your work. All right, for the weekend, we have, the goddess. Goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Love this. Okay, so the message here, really the angels want for you to, the words on the card, I just want to read them again. It talks about embracing your intuition. Okay, so that's the key here. And again, your intuition is your guidance, the way the angels guide you and give you help. So really, this is a reminder on the weekend to really pay attention to those angelic pokes, I call them, or the nudges that they're giving you. You may have those intuitive thoughts, you might have those intuitive feelings, so listen to them, because again, that's how they communicate with you, that's how they help you. If you ignore all of that and shut it down, they can't fully assist you in the way that you are wanting them to. So make sure that you're paying attention to that and not writing it off as coincidence or whatever, but really pay attention. They show me a compass, and that is really what guidance is. It's like your internal compass. You can never go wrong when you follow that intuition, or like I said, that intuitive knowing that you have and that guidance that they're giving you. They're never going to lead you down the wrong road. So always make sure you're paying attention to that and not questioning it is what they're saying, because a lot of you are getting really good at recognizing your guidance, but where you sort of fall down is the trust piece, not trusting it enough, so then you don't walk it out and don't do it. If you don't follow the guidance, whatever that looks like, if it's, maybe going to a place or calling a person, if you don't do it, they can't really fully help you, right? It's like saying, I want to win the lottery, and you never buy a ticket, right? So that's why it's important to trust. And I'll tell you from experience, the only time I've ever gotten into trouble with angelic guidance is when I don't follow it. Yeah, because even I sometimes, need a reminder, right? You're walking out the door, you think, oh, I should take an umbrella, and then you think, no, that's dumb, it's perfectly sunny. Bang, you get caught in a downpour, right? So pay attention. They're giving you guidance every moment of every day, so learn to tune in. Alrighty, so there you have it. Another great reading for another great week. I'm sending you lots of angel blessings, and I hope to see you all here next week. Thanks.